Good morning. Shogo-kun, come here. Waving your hand.
Hello.
Hello. Maybe this part we will cut it.
We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Introductory question. Tell us a little bit the story, how you came to know JCI and how you became a member.
Okay. Since my father was a member of JCI Japan, and now he's a senator of JCI Japan. So, from childhood, I eventually know about JCI. And I thought, my father's profession was JCI, but it's not true. But they're always, taking his time, and especially in 1 year, he never came back to my home. So it's truly, unforgettable. And when I have asked to join JCI, I was a bit reluctant to join JCI because I didn't know so much about the details of Junior Chamber International. I thought the JCI is taking too much time and no time to go home. So I actually didn't have so much intention to join JCI. But after joining JCI, I have found many things. This is truly valuable and it deserves to take time. This is the investment for young people to be a good citizen, to be a good leader.
Okay, so we know it's a very good investment for our lives to develop and so on. But so it's probably also been a bit fun, yes? Mm-hmm. Have you had any funny moments you'd like to share?
In this year, every day is a funny moment. Can you imagine? I'm here in Tallinn, Estonia, far away from Japan. Having an interview here with you. This is happening every day. This is funny things. But the funny story is always I'm acting as this year. Of course, the JCI president. But the JCI president cannot control my own schedule. The JCI headquarters is controlling my visitation schedule, and in each nation, national organization is controlling my schedule. So I'm just told president have to go talk to them, talk about this or something like that. But that's really challenging for me as well. Every day is a challenge, which means every day I am growing to be like better leaders, better person, or something like that.
Very good. Your last year has been scheduled day by day. Have you had any chance to for vacation or rest for at least one day?
This year, I tried to hide one night from JCI headquarters. But they have found out one night. Oh, Mr. President, you have free one night in Brussels. There is a national convention of JCI Austria in Vienna. So you have to fly to Vienna. So finally I lost my one night holiday. It's always going to be like this.
So you've been traveling around in different communities,
That's right.
And you've seen different cultures and different kind of people acting. Can you bring out the differences that you have seen in the JCI, from the importance point of view and from the recognition point of view and also from the JCI as an organization point of view?
Mm-hmm. Differences, almost the differences come from history. For example, the JCI Estonia or JCI Latvia in this nation, in this area actually, the JCI is relatively young. If we see JCI Germany or JCI Japan, they have long history, more than 50 or 60 years ago. Differences is, for example, the JCI Japan has been providing the good leaders not only in business but also in social works or politics as well. So nowadays we have good reputation in our society, and if we would like to meet, the lots of our member of parliament, used to be JCI members. Most of our ministers, some of our prime ministers as well. In each local community, mayors, city councils, many of them used to be JCI Japan members. So we don't have to explain about JCI. They know it already. So it's really, that makes us really smooth to collaborate with them. And they are relying on us to do some project if they need help from young generation. So this is our advantage. But as a young national organization, you have your own advantage. You can start anything without any, how can I say, like, in English I don't have a word, but you can start anything in this nation. Mm-hmm. That's the advantage of frontier or founders. As second generation, as the third generation, there is something we cannot change from our tradition, from our principles, which is already established. Something like that. So you could be frontier, really frontier in this nation. So that's your advantage. But the concept or principles of JCI is almost same.
Thank you for that answer. Yesterday in Estonian Business School in the viibides lecture, you were also giving out some numbers about the recognition of JCI in different countries. All around in Europe, the recognition is about 1%, but where is it higher and why? In which countries the recognition of JCI among the citizens is higher?
No, I don't have a survey or studies about that. In a national nation whose national organization has long history, the relatively higher recognition level. In Japan, in Korea, or in Philippines, or in Taiwan, in Asia, those countries has really good recognition level regarding Junior Chamber International. Of course, we don't use Junior Chamber International in our language. For example, in Japanese, we are calling ourselves Seinen Kaikisho. With this word, we are really popular in our society. And also in Germany or in Austria, not JCI, but in their logo, they are quite popular in those countries. In developing countries like in African continent, it's still the low level of the recognition level, but it's increasing by their activities and projects.
Okay, thank you. And now, still sticking to the cultures, you probably had some a bit funny moments again through what you had a chance to learn something new about the culture or manners. Do you remember anything?
No. During my visitation, it's quite kind of the members and also people around the world, to offer some gifts already in each nation. I believe it's in Burkina Faso, when I visited one village, countryside, in a poor area, they don't have enough food for one day. But after visiting them and bringing some malaria treatment for them, I got some appreciation from them, which is a gift. 2 chickens alive. The chicken holding like this, it's a present. This is our appreciation. Please take it. That's the most valuable gift for them to offer. Actually, they are okay not having food for one day, and actually they are doing like that. But still, it's really kindness and the hospitality for them to offer the, a live chicken to travelers, even though they don't have enough food. So of course I cannot deny it. That's that's truly impolite. So I have to I do appreciate for their kindness and hospitality, and bring them back to my hotel to arrive chicken. But finally I was very lucky to have the JCI members from Burkina Faso. Of course, I cannot travel with 2 chickens alive. So I left them in Burkina Faso, but that's touching my heart. And of course, the cultures are different, but the spirit, mind, that's the same idea.
By any chance, are you in contact with this chicken? Have you been getting yourself involved?
It's already on the table.
Yeah.
During the party of JCI Burkina Faso.
Okay, we maybe cut that out. All right. So, coming to this 5th question, and it's about combining 3 things. It's the values of JCI and the values of the United Nations Millennium Development Goals, and also the new movement which is growing at the moment is the Occupy Together, which came from the Occupy Wall Street. Thinking about these values and the goals, which have some similarities in there, what do you think? Could JCI show some kind of support to them?
Right. It's totally good things for how can I say, thinking about partnership. Since we need to involve everybody. Everybody means every young organization, the international organizations, not only young but also every citizen. If we involve them, we can easily achieve our ultimate goals, which is realization of human security or contributing to the United Nations Millennium Development Goals. So it's really nice to contact with them and talking with them at the local level, at the national level. It's a decision will be made by local president, or the national level it will be decided by national president. You can do that in each nation. But then international organization will have procedures. Any partnership will be investigated by JCI headquarters in advance. So it's better to send detailed information to JCI headquarters in centuries, and then they're gonna suggest the item during the executive committee meeting and also board of directors, and reporting to General Assembly of Junior Chamber International, which will be conducted during the World Congress. So this is a procedure. So always nice to have the suggestions from each nation or from each organization. We were happy to think about it.
Thank you. You are a member of Fukuyama Kitakai.
Yes.
How do you pronounce that?
Kitakai. Your pronunciation is perfect. Yes.
So, what is it?
But that's the one of the house of the traditional Japanese musical. It's quite traditional. Which is called No or No Gaku. No was founded, established in 14th century, no 30th century. Which is 700 years ago. So it's quite traditional way. That's like a musical. That's like a opera, Japanese traditional opera. There is like actors and actress, and there is the singers groups. and there is a music instrument like taiko, and a big drum, and a small drum, and flute. Since during the Edo era, which started at the beginning of 17th century, it continued for 300 years. That's one of the education for especially how can I say, the samurai. So not only in those times, actually for samurai they need to be trained for like a kendo or judo or sado or no is one of their educational ways to be trained for that musical. So this is quite traditional thing. Is that okay for you?
Yeah, that's
but,
very good explanation.
It's better to see it. Better to see it.
Okay.
You can see it in Paris or in London. There are several shows actually every year.
How did you become involved with that, and what's your role in there today?
Well, this is from my experience. When I lived in Boston, the United States, one day I was asked to do some Japanese traditional thing. Actually, in the class, everybody were asked to do some, their identity activity or works or like actions, And I was surprised, that everybody from each nation can do something. But I cannot do anything. Only thing, to cook some, Japanese traditional food. But not really, I was trained for kendo, I was trained to judo, but not so well to do some performance. Well, it's said something like that, that if I play violin, it's not Japanese. If I talk about wines, it's not Japanese. I should talk about Japanese sake. I should play Japanese musical instrument. I just recognize about that. So after going back to Japan, in my hometown, there is one of the popular house for no. So I eventually joined and has been trained under my master for like around 80 years. So in the musical, I was trained for the acting and also singing groups and also small drums, something like that.
Lots of people have said that you have an incredible voice for singing, so kind of an opera voice. When do you think that JCIs can have the possibility to hear you sing? Maybe in the World Congress?
That's a rumor.
It's a rumor.
Forget about it. My voice is not so good. I'm not at singing a song, but only for the Japanese traditional musical. I was being trained since I was being trained. When I was vice president assigned to France or Italy, I had a chance, opportunity to make some performances. But during the World Congress, again, I'm not controlling the schedule. It depends on the schedule, so the JCI staff will control. And they may think, the JCI president singing? No way. Cut it.
Okay. So we know about the singing, and we also know that you are also a member of a National Association of Underwater Instructors. Yes. Is there anything else that JCI members might not know about you?
That's the most difficult question. And I'm just, the tiny little shy boy from Japan. Nothing surprising. I believe, That's something I don't know. You know, I'm not sure about it. Sorry about it. Maybe you know what can I say? As I said, you know before being trained for Japanese musicals, you know the only thing I can do relating Japanese identity is to cook okonomiyaki. Okonomiyaki is quite traditional food in Hiroshima prefecture. That is fabulous, actually. Fabulous. I made them during XCOM in St. Louis in July. No, in June. And offered my okonomiyaki to the officers and delegates at the time. So someday in future, you know, if you know there is a chance, you know, I will be happy to cook it. Offer them to you.
Very good. So you know that you're very active in JCI. You also have quite active life besides JCI. You have family, and you're also a director in your company. How are they taking this last year that you're JCI president?
To my business, now we have been using the information technologies like the mobile phone, emails, website meeting system, Facebook, Twitter. So for business administration, it's relatively okay to manage companies and businesses from abroad. That we can talk, face to face, and I've been having reports from each manager every day. Actually every day, and I'm really lucky to have time gap. From here, I believe it's 6 hours or 7 hours, which means the midnight means in the morning in Japan. So daytime JCI, nighttime business. Quite okay to manage business, and also the families. That's challenging always. Having the emails or having Facebook or like Skype, but it's not enough to our family. You know that.
Yeah.
So I've been saying to my wife, I'm not doing JCI President by myself. Together we are doing JCI President responsibility. I'm going to take part to visit and meet members all around the world. So please take responsibility for public relations. So I've been sending pictures and some articles to my wife every day, every night. And she is choosing the pictures and upload them on websites with some articles. So in this way, I have been cultivating the atmosphere, the situation, which makes her feel we are one team. We are acting as one team. And I assume it works well, but you can ask her on the occasion of the World Congress in Brussels.
Thank you. One last question, if I may. It's something in the list, and it's about a personal question. So traveling around and everything can be quite challenging and difficult. I mean, what is your balance point in your life which always keeps you calm and feeling comfortable?
Well, that's from gratitude, actually. In this organization, I had a dream. Someday in future, 10 years ago, I thought, someday in future, if I can become chairman of JCI Japan, it's a very nice thing. That's my dreams in this organization, and it became true. In 2006, I was appointed as chairman of JCI Academy in 2006. So that was my actually how can I say ambition in this organization. So and I truly enjoyed that task's responsibility in 2006 together with delegates from around the world. So after that, I just have been holding gratitude to this organization, for giving me such an really valuable year. So that's why every year I was offered some responsibility. For example, 2007, chapter president together with Asia Pacific Development Council. I took it, and after this, JCI Vice President. Yes, of course, I'm happy to serve for this organization. So something like that, and every year I am quite lucky, and the people and the members are quite kind to give me really fabulous moments every year. So I'm just having the sense of gratitude to this organization, to the members from around the world. I think this mind is something balanced. Sometimes losing balance, especially for my health. So it's really nice.
Thank you for your answers. There was quite many questions. If there was anything that was missing from these questions, meaning that is there anything you would like to address with Estonians? Is there anything you would like to say that this is the moment? There is.
Yes, it's my great honor to be here in Estonia, and I'm very happy to see the members here in Estonia have been working very well, actually, very well. I had an opportunity to meet chapter president last night as well. In each local organization, they have been conducting really like a good project in unique ways. And some of them truly, is located in the center of the network in each community. So I'm really happy to see the situation in Estonia. I wish you, the member of JCI Estonia, all the best, and also they're going to be really much appreciated if you take a leadership, not only in the nation, but also region-wide, like Baltic countries or Nordic groups or the East Europe. It will be very much appreciated. I believe it's one of your responsibilities in this region. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.